This is how we do it. Good old square box over here. There it is. Got our good old unboxing mechanism right there. And now it's my time to enter the screen. There we go. Beep, beep, pop, boop. I don't need this on, do I? Yeah. Hey everyone, hot non-alcoholic Zenny here with a good old-fashioned Hayaku unboxing. I learned my lesson. This time, Shack Chair came in before I set everything up. No drinks were spilled, nothing was tipped over, and we're switching up mugs. We got this thing. Oops, Miku dropped her briefcase. Let me put that back in there. There you go. Other way, other way. This little box came in last week, and I never had time to open it until right now. It's Sunday. I don't have too much going on. I can relax, have a nice, easy unboxing. Let's just get right to unboxing. You seen the thumbnail. You know I got Miku. Let's just jump right into it. Get it off. It's on there pretty good. Get out of here. Customs. Who needs that? Swing it off. Kind of scared with how big this box is. It's a pretty solid square. I really hope there's just a tiny figure box in here. Let's read the Carfax. Show me the Carfax. There she is. Prisma wing. Hatsune Miku. Figure. Right, here we go. Time to throw stuff. It's throwing stuff time. It's throwing stuff time, baby. So, okay, I was wrong. Let's take a look inside this box. Look how tiny it is! They punked me. I got trolled by CD Japan. How tiny this little box is compared to the size of this honker. We'll get this out of here. Oh wow, so they come in like their own official Prime 1 Studio box. 7 scale pre-painted figure. Wow. Let's close that right in there. Yoink. Ooh, came with free candy. Oh, thank God this box is small. I actually have room to store that somewhere. Damn it, Miku, you dropped your briefcase again. There she is. So, I've noticed I've been getting more and more figures into the plastic kind of see-through boxes now than cardboard. Must be cheaper. Boo! I like the cardboard better. Doesn't matter. It's getting stored in the closet anyways. I feel like there are also less creative designs on the plastic outer shells. This one's pretty basic. It's just kind of Miku's matrix looking design. Circuit board design. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's pop her out. Yeah, I'm more curious with this one than excited. I mean, I'm excited for it. But just her design was so different when it was at first announced, and I kind of fell in love with it just for how different it looks. It's not as anime. Ooh, oh, look at this. This boy's got some honk to it. But just her overall design didn't look as anime as like her other figures. It's a very like natural look. I think just like the shape of her face and like her eyes, it just seemed more human is a weird word to say. but not your traditional like anime figure look like, period. There you go, that's it. Super simple, right out of the package. Get out of the way, Miku Dio. Mini fridge. Miku. Is that it? Just sitting up, you know? Don't peg her, she's just up there. Just noticed the packaging. Some of it flew up on top of my light. Hopefully the mic isn't peaking from this when I talk. It kind of is. It's a little loud. Okay, that was pretty easy. That was like one of the easiest unboxings that I've ever done. I collect Figmas and Nendroids, but there's something more special about unboxing a scale figure. It's like you don't really know what you're gonna get exactly when you open it up. It's kind of like a nice tradition to sit down and unbox like make sure I have free time to unbox something. I really like doing the reviews when I can unbox like a really cool scale figure that I've been super excited waiting for over a year to get. But let's not take a year to get this review started. Let's go ahead and jump into the details, baby. Did I sound excited during that? Let's try that again. Let's get ready to details. Kick it. So you woke up late for school, but you don't wanna go.
Why do I have a thing for boozy anime ladies? Seriously, what's wrong with me? Like I said, this Miku is middle of the road for me in terms of creativity. Here, let me pull up a Venn diagram. On one side, you have the elegantly beautiful ornate Mikus, like the Symphony version, or the 𝐁𝐨𝐿 Miku, or the Harvest Moon one. Not the game. On the other side of the spectrum, you get the wacky offbeat cursed ones like the LAM Rock Miku, whatever this Karune Ka crab monstrosity thing is. Miku Dayo, my beloved. Miku Duck, Spaghetti Miku. Then you got this girl. See, there she is, just sitting there. I'm plopping her in the workhorse category. She's not posed in an over-the-top position or wearing a super zany outfit. She's built like an old Honda Civic. She's the 2002 Honda Civic LX of figures. Just your run-of-the-mill passenger car, but it's super reliable and will last you a lifetime if you keep up on the regular maintenance and change the oil on her every 5,000 miles. I originally passed on her, I guess for the original reasons I stated above. It's kind of boring. She didn't have enough pizzazz. But what she lacks in pizzazz, she makes up for it with riz. She has a comforting amount of swag and confidence in her look. There's something about the way she's propped herself on top of that mini fridge that made me do a double take on this figure and give it another chance. I can picture her hanging out in a quaint jazz bar tucked away down some side streets in a busy Japanese city during a snowy winter night. I love the way that Miss Miku's posed too. Her legs playfully kick down, revealing what's chilling inside that mini fridge. But what she's not revealing is what kind of unmentionables she's wearing. Okay, never mind. She gets a little sloppy when she's been hitting the sauce, you know? The triangle patterns on her jacket and skirt add a little depth to her outfit that aren't overbearing or overstay their welcome as to where your eyes are totally drawn to the shapes out of sheer loudness. I just noticed the pattern on her thigh highs too, which keeps her theme going. I don't know why, but it's modestly futuristic to me. And you have to remember, Miku's not human. She's a vocoder. But she's still real to me, damn it! I do like that all of her clothes match her 07 color palette. The light greens, grays, and pink cuffs. The only color I'm not a fan of is her scarf. It do be looking like Aquafresh toothpaste. Wait, okay, who the hell is this guy? Oh, what? He's got the Markiplier chin game going on, bruh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a sucker for the hair tucked behind the ears look. It really suits her with this one as well, which they do look a tad big, but big ears are cool too. Dumbo taught us that. Of course she would be wearing her own jacket. Her twin tails naturally drape down, again, which in contrast from my other Miku figures where either their hair is flowing in the wind action hero style or just straight up tangled in a bunch of potted plants, her hair on this one is nicely kept for once. Way to go, Miku. She has X's instead of squares this time. Would it be weird if I said she looks, human, which is a terrible way to phrase that. But what really drew me back into this figure were those big doll eyes. She has an overall gentle expression that is calming and tranquil. It puts me at ease. She's only giving a half smile, but her bright, glossy eyes are super captivating. Puts you in a relaxed state. Am I still crazy for saying she looks human? But not like one of those super lifelike figures and not in the creepy uncanny valley spectrum kind of way. I think it's because her face is a bit rounder than she's usually depicted, which compared to the promo images, it seems like they made her cheeks a bit more fuller than they originally were, which for some reason I like. It works really good for this version of her. But what about the booze? Let's get to the booze already. Miku went and done raided her parents' alcohol cabinet, bruh. Is she old enough to drink yet? Oh god, she is almost 18 years old. Oh my god, are you feeling old yet, people? Hey, look, the door opens. Each bottle has its own little spin on it. Or we can take the 4Kids route and say it's not alcohol, it's just bottles of juice. The purple one's my favorite, by the way. Everybody knows, purple's pimp. Good luck keeping them up, though. I wish they had just a little bit of weight on the bottoms of them, because boy, they sure do like to tumble. And good luck placing this fridge on your shelf if you got a sticker in a tough to reach spot. I almost gave up and just left them in the blister for this review. Every time I would go to turn on my turntable, one of them would tip and domino all the others over with it. But with that being said, they do look nice. They look like bottles. Which is a super weird concept for a Miku figure, right? I've seen her sitting on amplifiers, leeks, tires, even noodles. But this is a first. All that juice, boy. Shoutouts to Krypton Future Media and whatever this logo was supposed to be on her jacket. This design was made by Lack, who has hella art, which is a wild variety of original stuff and licensed characters. And hey, the whole gang's here. Except we'll probably never see any figures of the other band members because they never get any. It's really like Miku said, these chicks don't even know the name of my band. There's really nothing wrong per se with this figure. There isn't a super high amount of detail throughout it, but it has enough detail that things don't look choppy or cheap. The varsity jacket has natural wrinkles and folds. Her skirt flows with the position of her legs. There isn't heavy shading or intricate paintwork, but things don't look completely flat. Natural lighting should do the job. I did notice that her hair has some extra color gradienting on her bangs and strands running along her twin tails. The color of the stockings are nice and the boots are killer. Those actually do look pretty damn good, I gotta say. I'd wear them. Her nails are did, and again, those eyeballs though. And her mouth, albeit it's just basically a little smile, but it's done correctly, to where there is an impression in the molding and the lips are nicely painted to show some definition. It's like we are capturing a moment of her after a performance, where she finally gets to let down her bubbly, energetic persona, pops a squat on this mini fridge and is relaxing with the rest of the group, maybe catching up on a nice conversation with them. They ticked my streetwear checkmark. You know me and my thing for figures and hip streetwear by now, and oh my god, look at this one! Yo, she got the upholstery tassel hair going on. What? Prime One Studio is known for their big, mad expensive 1/4 high detailed resin figures that come on elaborate, super decorative bases. Oh, they're the ones who made those Sackboy looking dudes with the button eyes too? Oh. I'm the Joker, baby! Is that young Michael Keaton? I'm the Batman, baby! Last year they dropped this new, more affordable line, the Prisma Wing Collection. They're dipping their toes in the 1/7 PVC market. And well, she wasn't super cheap. I still paid a pretty penny for her, and I'm not super impressed with the line so far. I'm not totally disappointed either. I'm neutral with this one. I think my Booze Miku will look great in my collection though, which makes me happy since this was one of the main reasons I was getting her. And that she would be part of the sitting gang and look pretty cool with the rest of my figs, especially with some nice lighting behind her. Speaking of sitting, she do be sitting there, as in she doesn't peg down on the refrigerator. You just seat her on top of it and, call it a day. So she might slip and slide if she's bumped into, just saying. I'm still interested in the Prisma Wing line. It looks like they have an interesting roster filling up with a varying variety of characters, including some originals, and they are working with some great artists too. Wait a minute. No way, who's that? Are they keeping the Booze line alive? No way. Are we really getting another Vocaloid? Oh, is that Ruka? One piece of advice for them is work on your picture taking for promo shots, dudes. It's sad when the figure looks better in person than it does in the promotional pictures. It's usually the other way around. Oh, By the way, just in case you didn't know, you can store little items in the fridge if you want.
Speaking of Nendoroids, ever since Power from Chainsaw Man was first released, I've been saying that I wanted to get her, but never found the courage or motivation to pull the trigger. And then they re-released her and I still held back. She's one of my favorite characters from Chainsaw Man. Well, guess what I just grabbed from off the camera? How the heck did I get this Power Nendoroid if I didn't order one online? Well, thanks for asking. I actually scooped her up from one of my good friends over at Weeb Trash. This isn't a sponsored ad. I just have a good friend who started getting into the figure resale business. He's been slowly getting like official brand new figures to sell, and I wanted to support him. And I seen him at like a little con I went to the other day. He had the Nendoroid of Power, and he said he would set it aside just for me. And when I got there, he said somebody like instantly bought Denji, and he was like, okay, I better set this aside for my friend Zenny here. So it was good seeing the homie, and it's even better that I got Power for a fair, absolutely fair price than what I've seen other figure sellers at cons go for. He is also a OG fan of the channel, so shout outs to you. And if you would like to support a homie, a friend of the channel, because I know everyone who watches my vids is super awesome, check out Weeb Trash. Check him out on Whatnot if you want to help support him and buy figures. It's not like I'm doing like a big promotion that's going to see 1 million people, but I think it's cool that a friend is getting into the figure resale business. Of course, you can always support me too by checking out my social medias and following them, hitting subscribe on this channel if you haven't done that yet, because I know you're thinking about it. You've been hovering over that subscribe button for a minute now. I see you sweating. You're like, should I support this weirdo? Do it. Just do it. Give a like for Miku. She's awesome. So much love. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking to the end. I'll shut up now. Much love. You're the best. I will see you next time. I gotta throw away all this garbage in my room. Does that mean I gotta throw myself away? I do have I always set up a garbage can for when I do these like scale figure reviews, but I never use it. Just throw the stuff out of the box on my floor. Why do I even bother?
Miku Dio bowling, here we go! Oh!
Nice throw!